Hello, everyone, and welcome back to CozyAnimeCookie, aka your girl, la We are diving right back into Greta. I think this is going to be the testament of time. We are here at the party now, and let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start.
I
Let's do
need
this.
to convince Mr. Vestergaard to help free Anders. If he won't offer aid, then who can I turn to?
I hope I got the right. Oh, sidetrack. Okay.
There's something up ahead.
I'm surprised she still wants me to come to the party after what I did. Oh, I hope I'm not. Oh, oh no. Poor child. Oh no, a car accident. I need to get to the banquet, but I can't just bypass these poor folk in good conscience. I should see if there is anything I can do to help. Yeah. Oh my goodness. The front has been completely smashed in by the tree. How fast were they driving this thing? Is it a child or a man or both? It was a child. Shh, shh, darling, it's all right. It hurts. Is he bleeding anywhere, ma'am? No, I don't think so. But please, we need to get him to a doctor. What happened? Oh, that moronic driver. He hit my son with his car and then crashed into that tree over there. Who even drives at that speed over these slippery roads? Oh, wait, I know you. You're the nurse who works at Dr. Lindholm's clinic. It's Larson, right? Please, help my boy. The boy appears to be fine. He's just making a big fuss over nothing, as children do. You should go check up on the driver instead. He seems dazed. How dare you? My son needs immediate treatment. I'll go see the driver in a moment. Thank you, Farland. The driver's the one who caused all of this. Oh, my poor boy. Let me have a look at him. Shh, I won't hurt you. Just look into my eyes for a moment. The boy quiets his sobs and blinks for a moment. Then he stares at me, his eyes still wet with tears. He seems lucid enough. No signs of any concussion. Now, I'm just going to check if anything is broken, all right? The boy nods solemnly as I examine him. He recoils in pain just as my hand reaches his left wrist. His wrist is sprained, but luckily it doesn't seem to be worse than that. Oh, thank goodness. Can you do anything to ease his pain? Oh, I don't have any medical supplies. Get him to the clinic. He'll be fine. Get him to the clinic and he will be fine. Forget about that. You'll want to go to the field hospital instead, considering what happened to the doctor. You will drive them, right? Yes, of course. What kind of men do you take us for? Thank you, Miss Larson. You're very kind. Keep your hands off me. Oh, what is he getting himself into? Please, Miss Larson, my husband and I aren't very from this region. His German skills are quite poor. Could you go make sure that he's all right? I have to stay here with my son. Of course, excuse me. I need to see what's going on with the driver, though. Is he still in the car? His face is red and splotchy with anger. You can't do this. This is an outrage. Sir, calm down. I don't speak Danish. I can't understand a word you're saying. Damn foreign soldiers. You're German. Why aren't you telling him what happened? Tell him it was your fault. I'm sorry, but I wonder what's going on here. What seems to be the problem? The Danish father turns to my face, livid. Oh Christ, not another one. It's nothing you need to concern yourself with, although it has been tremendously difficult to get through to this man. Perhaps you can help explain the situation to him? You do speak Danish, ja? Indeed, I do. What? Speak Danish? You speak Danish? I demand to know what's going on here. This man and his family were driving in the middle of the road with hardly any lights on. Lights? I understand what that word. Is he complaining about the lights on our bikes? Well, tell him that it's the fault of his damn occupation's blackout rules. We were driving with as much light as we could. Unfortunately, the gentleman next to me couldn't swerve his car in time and rammed it into that tree down the road. I couldn't see them. They just came right out of nowhere. Now, I'm trying to explain to this Danish fellow here that he needs to pay a fine to cover the damages. What about the boy? What about the boy? An unfortunate incident, to be sure, but hardly the fault of this gentleman. What was he to do? What's he saying? He says you need to pay a fine for the damages incurred to the car. I have to pay a fine? That German bastard who was driving the car is clearly drunk as a skunk, and he was way over the speed limit. He reeks of liquor and his eyes seemed constantly glazed over. I don't think he was sustained any energies. Are you drunk, sir? Drunk? I'm no such thing. What a blatant lie. He's clearly drunk, sir. Who's to say? Doesn't change the scenario at hand. Just tell this man that he needs to take the fine or we'll be forced to arrest him. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. So much for the noble... Oh. Do I want to waste my insight here? I guess so. Where were you going? That seems like a private errand to me. And as you well know, all driving for any errand that is not business related is illegal. If you're going to find this poor father, then you should also find this man for breaking the law. Look, lady, I'm not a police officer. Let's just forget about all of this. We'll make sure to drop the family off at the nearest village. What is happening? Are they going to let us go? They'll even give you a lift into town. Really? Well, I don't much fancy driving with, but I suppose it can't be helped. Thanks for the help, young miss. I'm glad that that's solved, but I need to get to the banquet. I've already lost too much time here. I lost my insight. I needed that insight for the banquet. I know I needed it. I need wit, though. Really, I do. All right, here we go. Here we go. It seems that the entire town has arrived for the banquet. This is my best chance to see if Mr. Vestergaard will help Anders. I have to convince him. All right, here we go. As far as this one. It seems to radiate menace. This damn car is starting to remind me of a hearse. Watch the car. Whoops. Oh my gosh, I'm Saul's Gestapo car while it was parked outside the banquet. A small revenge. Serves you right. Well, I wish he would have dressed up a little bit, but I guess. My breath hinges in my throat as I approach. Here we go. Oh, hoity-toity people. Ah, this lady. Welcome to the Vestergaard Manor, Miss Larson. May I take your coat? I can hang it myself. No, I must insist. Well, don't you look nice? Ah, Gerda, I'm so glad you were able to attend. I know you might not be in the mood for rivalry at the moment, but this will be a great opportunity to convert Mr. Vestergaard to your cause. I'm gonna need a drink. I'm always able to do something, whatever helps Anders. I'm gonna need a drink. So liquid fortitude will certainly prove helpful, but be careful not to overindulge, my child. Of course not. Oh, Larson, welcome. Can I offer you a refreshment? Yes, thank you, Joanna. The liquid makes my throat all warm and fuzzy. What about you, dear pastor? Oh, thanks. Very kind of you, but I'm afraid champagne is too prickly for my throat. Well, I don't suppose you might be able to procure a hot toddy. Certainly, I'll ask in the kitchen. Remember, however, that Vestigar enjoys a good sparring match. The more prepared you are, the better. He's just in the dining hall now. See if you can catch his ear. Okay, here we go. You're listening to Wolfen Game with apt attention. Well, I do believe the raid has brought some much needed order to the area, but can they maintain it with how the war is going? Our nation's great enterprise is certainly at a challenging juncture, but rest assured, ma'am, the German spirit will prevail as it always has. How fortunate for all us Danes who can't manage ourselves apparently. What do you make of this divine German spirit, Greta? It's no better than any other spirit. It means different things to different people. It certainly gets things done. It means different things to different people. I wish it meant a bit less hassle for me at the station. The occupation has me filling out so many extra forms. I think in time you will come to see the value of our patronage. Never really cared too much for that man. There's Mr. Vestergaard. I'm afraid Mr. Vestergaard is in the middle of a private conversation. If you'd like to speak with him, you'll have to wait until dinner. I believe Miss Margaret is in her room. She's expecting you. Oh gosh, Vera. You're in the way. He's wrapped up in a conversation. Rita, I'm glad to see you in attendance. Do you think Margaret will be joining the festivities soon? I'm not sure. I do hope she graces us with her presence soon. It could certainly improve caliber of the company. Though, speaking of that, perhaps I should return to the conversation at hand. Here we go. I feel like in that one scene of, what was that Quentin Tarantino movie? Glorious Bastards. That's what I feel like. He's unusually quiet, tucked away in that chair. My old bones need a rest. Would that I had your youthful vigor, my child. So how do I get to Margaret? I do like the outfit she's wearing. Pretty cute. Always with the red scarf for her husband that got her this. Truly darling. He looks out of place with his rough features and dirty hands. Good evening, ma'am. If you'll excuse us, my associate and I are in the middle of discussing a private wager. Oh, no problem. Not at all. How am I supposed to scope some... Okay, well, I can hear papers rustling on the other side. Man, she got some good ears. This is the door to Margaret's room, but it's closed. Oh my! Who is it? Vera? Father? It's me. Greta! Goodness, what are you doing knocking? Come in, come on in, silly. I didn't want to be rude. Oh, she looks lovely in her dress. I'm nearly done here. Can't help reading, eh? What are all these papers? Oh, these papers? I'm worried Father has gotten himself into something messy. I've noticed a few inconsistencies in his accounts, though nothing really explicit yet. But enough about that. Goodness, am I glad to see your face. There are so many people out there, Danes, Germans, smugglers. I feel as though half of them are ready to thrust a knife into the other half. Your father sure brings people together. Why are you back here? Why are you back here? Just hiding out a bit longer. You know, my sister was always the socialite, but now that she's up in Copenhagen, well, I suppose I have to put on a good face. I must admit, events like these always make me a bit nervous. There's so much pressure to make a good impression. You always make a good impression. There's a lot prying, there are a lot of prying eyes. No one's paying attention. You always make a good impression. Of course you would say that. You're my oldest friend. But I still appreciate it. And an aspiring writer does need her material. I'll be out shortly. At least people seem to be enjoying themselves. Seems like a nice party. It seems like a nice party. Father does know how to throw a feast. Have you had any luck speaking with Father yet? No, he seemed wrapped up in a conversation with that Gestapo officer. Father has been keeping unusual company lately. I worry that he's up to more than usual. Mingle until dinner. You might be able to gain more information about what he's doing. Then I'm sure Father will be free to talk. Dang. She looks still looking over the papers. Don't worry, I'll be out before dinner starts. All right. Dear old friend. What's this? It's open, as though someone has been rummaging through the contents. Picking out jewelry for the banquet? Oh, that? Not quite. I'm afraid one of the maids might have taken something. A ring, a necklace. I can't find them anywhere. A ring? Paul mentioned someone leaving a ring with him. Ring. Huh. Could anyone else have taken them? I don't think so. No one else really comes in here. Well, except Wolfgang. In any case, I'll be out shortly. Oh, bingo. Huh. Hmm. That is interesting. That is interesting. More soldiers. Even at a party, he looks ready to arrest someone. Oh, great. Ah, Far Larson, you made it all after all. I don't even know if I'm saying that word right. Maybe I should stop saying it. This is quite the manner, don't you think? A fine example of what can be done when a person chooses to cooperate with the ruling power rather than, well, you understand. Why, we just approved Vestergaard's purchase of some foreclosed farmland north of town. It's quite the collection he's building up. Seems that Vestergaard has been buying foreclosed farmland north of town. Thank you for talking. He's scanning everything in the room as though taking an inventory. Damn nice house this is. Of course, no one gets a place like this without bending a few rules. Heard this old fella's factory was supposed to be a park. Only he made some papers disappear. Smart man. Okay. I need another officer. Oh. Okay. Ooh, there's 3. Okay. This one looks like a smuggler. That one looks like a butler. That one also looks like a butler. Yep. He looks like he can't wait to leave this party. Good lord, half the people at this party are insufferable. I'm going to need a drink. Or 2. Care to join? Why not? Prost. Her thin smile is masking tired eyes. Oh, Barlowson. Oh, I said I wasn't going to do that. Fancy another refreshment? Maybe later. Oh, God, it's Reinhardt. His hands are shaking. He seems impatient, or is it something else? Well, if it isn't the nurse. Here to help, eh? Meet me in the smoking room after dinner. I might need your help brokering a deal. Gosh, why does he keep talking to me? Papa seems especially happy to be here. Oh, Greta, I'm learning so much about the other guests. He doesn't like to talk about it, but did you know that Wolfgang served under Rimmel in the African campaign? It must have been quite the adventure for such a noble young man. Oh, if I were young again. Okay. Popping in the mic, not a good thing. It shouldn't be long before dinner is ready. Okay, I need to make my next choice wise. I need someone to give me some good information. I know who that is. I can't go to there. That looks like the pastor. And I know there were some officers who were over here. So let's talk to one of the officers over here. Please give me something good. Please give me something good. He looks like about the room occasionally, as if he's hoping Margaret will show up. It's not the one I want to talk to. It's nice to see you socializing, Greta. I'm glad you're not treating your husband's treachery as a scarlet letter. We cannot allow ourselves to be punished for the sins of others. There is no need to self-flagellate and seek absolution like your cousin. Huh. It seems she has become quite devout as of late and speaks with the pastor often. I am not sure what to make of it. Okay. Who are you? She looks bored and unimpressed with the party. Dang it. Wasted my last point. Do you know how much stuff Torben and I had to sneak past the inspectors for this party? These damn rich folk think they can get whatever they want. Small things, big things, doesn't matter. Did you hear what new rumor about Vestergaard's factory? That it was made on land all allotted for a park. Good grief. Yeah, I know that. Dang. I didn't get anything else. Everyone, please find your way to the dining room. Man. I should have talked to Charlotte to make sure she was okay. I suppose I should go join the others. Hmm. Ah, there's our final guest. Please have a seat, Greta. Then we can begin the feast. Okay, here we go. I am glad you could all join me this evening. It is vital that we Danes and Germans can come together to celebrate our shared values and history. Both of those of us native to this region and our esteemed visitors from abroad. Through cooperation, we grow stronger. Through adherence, we grow more secure. And through industry, we shall grow more prosperous. Now let us drink to our coming good fortune and raise a glass to our friends from Germany. Don't drink. Now let us see what Vera has spent all day cooking for us. And you see, that's why higher, yeah, Ascent was inedible. Oh gosh. There was really no other way for the situation to resolve itself. Oh, that's ever so insightful. So, Herstall. But what if the moderates had managed to form a coalition sooner? Then the party's victories might have been delayed. I hardly think that likely. Well, perhaps we better hear the opinion of a more neutral party. What you say, Far Larson? That's why I needed this. Liquid courage. Oh, I should have drank some more. It could have turned out quite differently. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Could have turned out quite differently. Is that so? And what do you base this conclusion on? Now, Herstall, the young lady has a point. If just a few people had made different choices, we could be having quite a different conversation right now. Then I am glad those choices were not made. Might I suggest another toast in the name of the glorious right? Hear, hear. Hear, hear. Courage. Don't drink. Not thirsty all of a sudden, Far Larson. Speaking of the rake, how are the recent military campaigns going? Well, the spring will see our armies better mobilized. Did you serve in Africa, Wolfgang? Didn't you serve in Africa, Wolfgang? How was that? Africa, yes, Africa was difficult. I lost many comrades, many friends. Oh, darling. But we fought well and gave our opponents bullets to remember us by. It was quite a blow to hear of Field Marshal Rummel's passing in the fall. He carried us through quite a difficult time. Dang, maybe I should have got drunk. Some of these responses are good. I heard some foul rumors about him. Ooh, do I really want to go there with a bunch of German officers? I'm being controversial. Oh, I should drink a little. I heard some foul rumors about him and a plot against Hitler. Slanderous lies, all of it, spotted by our enemies to divide our attention. There are certainly many grand dramas unfolding in this war, but I'm happy that our little town is playing its part, both in manufacturing and in receiving so many refugees from Germany. Hear, hear! My countrymen are most thankful for the Danes' accommodating nature. Why, just in 2 days' time, many displaced Germans will be passing right through your station. It is a good thing our little Tinglev is rather quiet. Give or take a factory explosion or two. There's even time to find religion. Isn't that right, Charlotte? Ah, yes, she's been joining me to discuss matters of faith. Not faith in the rake, I assume. Oh, no, of course not. Good. There seems to be too much doubt these days. Your husband, Far Larson, is a prime example. Just yesterday, he was given an opportunity to help himself. Her stall! What the devil? stall. I must speak with you. Then speak, soldier. In front of all these people? Go on, spit it out. I'm not sure. Out with it. It's your son. He's gone missing. My son? Yes, sir, for some hours now. Right, well, if you'll all excuse me, I clearly have some business to attend to. Well, that was unexpected. I'm sure the rascal has just run off on one of his infernal adventures. Indeed. Another drink to ease the tension? Drink. I got the perfect buzz going right now. Got some liquid courage. Oh, hey, what's going on here? Why is this here? Yes, our business has done quite well in recent times. Quite well indeed. This dinner is taking forever. Oh, that's all I had to do. All right, anyways, let's keep going. I think this meal is just about wrapped up. Perhaps it's time for digest. Let's see. Is no one else getting restless? I think this meal is just about to wrap up. Perhaps it's time for the digest. No one else getting restless? Well, in all honesty, I could do with a stretch. I would not object to a stretch myself. So eager to have the dinner over already? Very well, I suppose we've been sitting long enough. Though in truth, I must attend to some business in my office. Please, all of you, feel free to mingle while I am away. Ah, Estegar disappeared before I had a chance to speak with him. I'll need to go to his office. Is she drunk? Did I make her drunk? Oh boy. She's looking around for someone to talk to. Oh, Greta, it's so nice to be at an event with dignified people. Though it's a shame Stahl had to leave early. I do wish Vestager hadn't filled out the rest of the guest list with so much rabble. Have you seen that Mide floating around drinking up all the booze? Yes, I've noticed. At least it's quality wine. She's just having a good time. She's just having a good time. Too good if you ask me. It's no wonder she has to water down her own stock. Probably drinks half the product herself. The rumor going around that Midday waters down the beer at her inn. Oh gosh, not you. Listen here. Me and these fine Danish fellows are looking to have a chat. Only the room's a bit too crowded for comfort, if you catch my meaning. Get rid of those two down there, then you can translate for me, eh? Might be something in for your husband. And by the way, I saw that Torben dope wander into the library. Doesn't seem like the reading type. He must be up to something. Just don't let him gum up my business. His cheeks are colored in frustration, or maybe it's just the wine. Listen, buddy, all I'm asking is if you ever get, gifts, why won't the people at the checkpoint give me gifts? They're feeling generous. Then maybe you're feeling generous. You see what I mean? Can you discuss this somewhere else? I don't think he sees what you mean. I don't think he sees what you mean. Oh, you're right. Probably a lost cause. Christ. She's... You really are by the book, huh? I'll have to talk to some other people before I can get them to leave. Psst. Greta! I'm glad you're here. I need to talk to you about something. Leva sent me to retrieve documents for the resistance. Whoever our secret informant is must have dropped them off by now. The documents are supposed to be somewhere in this room. So we're in the library. And we're whispering because secrets? Library? In the library? Yes. But I can't exactly rummage through these books with those two there. The day is one thing, but your dad ain't exactly a rebel. Can you get them out of here, please? I think that Reinhardt bastard has been looking for you, too. Must avoid him. She looks exasperated with my father. I wonder why. Sorry, Dieter, but you and your party friends can't have your meetings at the bar. Your inn should be honored to host such patriots. What reason could you possibly have to deny a meeting of the local volunteer guard? The bar's too small for starters. Could you take this conversation elsewhere? You take this conversation elsewhere? Perhaps you could convince Mide to let me guard volunteers. My guard volunteers use her inn. Don't count on it, old timer. She looks exasperated with my father. I wonder why. For the last time, the inn can't host your meetings. I'll have to find something to draw their attention from this room. Alright, sounds good. I can't believe my dad doesn't barely even trust me. Nobody's in this room. Oh, there are people. Why are there children here? Oh, interesting. She seems more relaxed around Wolfgang than she is around the others. Oh, are you quite sure? Hope I'm not interrupting. Liquid coverage. Hello there, lovebirds. Gerda! Wolfgang was just telling me about the Miss Mika lens. They sold their butcher shop to a German family and are moving to our house. Can you believe it? They've been here for generations. Were a local institution. They certainly were. I do hope the new owners are just as good. I'm sure they will be. They're a very enterprising German family after all. German family has recently moved from Dresden and is taking over the town's butcher shop. Interesting. He's eyeing the pool table, maybe considering a game. There's too many people at this party. And not enough booze to go around. Here, have a swig before it's all gone. I'll pass, thanks. Alright, but don't come running to me later looking for a drink. I'm surprised to see those damn letting loose too. Guess they're not as orderly as they pretend to be. You know, I even heard that Hans Mayer fellow takes bribes at the checkpoint. Figures. Interesting. He has more interesting information than most. Okay, this is the dining hall. I'm surprised he doesn't have more information to give to me. He seems to be bursting with fresh gossip. Thank you, yeah. I know he's the most gossipy person. It was certainly a lively dinner. And, well, well executed by the Vestergaard, especially given the rumors I've just heard. Rumors? About his dealings with the Germans? It seems he's been helping various resistant groups, although never very openly. It seems he wants to improve his reputation once the war is over. Ah, see, I knew coming to the pastor. I should have came to him first. He has the information. He is the snoop. She didn't really have any interesting information for me. Maybe he will. Or she will. She did. She's eyeing the books on the shelves. This party is like something out of a mystery novel. So many different people. So many rumors. Did you hear that Vestergaard is supposedly supplying resistant groups? I'm not sure I believe it, but wouldn't that be something? That's enough chatter. I should see if I can clear people out of that room and reach Vestergaard now. She looks exasperated with my father. I wonder why. The party has gotten bigger and bigger. We can't keep meeting at our homes. Well, then have your German friends find you a place. Please tell me you have a new topic of conversation, Greta. I do, but it's about your inn. I heard that Hans Mayer has taken bribes. I heard that Hans Mayers is taking bribes. Hans? He'd never. He's one of the most honest men I know. Not according to my sources. Eric didn't seem so. A good man's reputation is being besmirched. I can't stand for this. Thank you for telling me. Might as well see how this plays out. Finally. Thanks, Greta. Now I can search these bookshelves for the message. Just make sure no one pops in. Found it. Hurry up and read it. No, hurry up and read it. Alright, keep your scarf on. It's an inventory list for Vestergaard's factory. Only he's not just storing radio parts. I knew there was something fishy about those crates at his factory. Already done a bit of digging, eh? Of course. So, what is in his factory? My God, the Germans are keeping munitions? Ammo, guns, explosives, even here in Tinkler? I never thought he would go that far. The old man is into some dicey business, but this... Only that Vestergaard is storing weapons for the Germans. Knowing Leva, she'll want to do something. And quick, the arms are being shipped with South Tuesday evening. I better get this to the Resistance as soon as possible. The explosives listed here are just what they've been looking for. I have a feeling there's going to be another factory job. Thanks, Greta. Factory? I said factory? What's that? Christ, you guys need to learn some German. Let's meet tomorrow. The old man is storing German guns in his factory. I'll get them for you. Guns, German guns. Yeah. Sorry to startle you, ma'am. You're free to speak with Mr. Vestergaard now, though I wouldn't hope for much. He's not in a very generous mood. He looks so powerful behind his desk. I'm positive he can help. Ah, Greta. And in such a lovely dress. Did you sew it yourself? Yes. Do you really like it? Of course, my dear. You've always had a knack for making the most out of meager supplies? Was that an insult? Opportunities to sport our finer garments are few and far between these days. Though I must say I think this banquet went quite well, although I did find the port to be a bit dry. I'll have to speak to Vera about that. Did you enjoy the meal? I sure enjoyed the wine. I had other things on my mind. A shame, but understandable. I do hope the evening provided you with at least some respite. I can imagine these last few days have been easy. Maybe there is something I could do to help. Well, if anyone can, it's you. Perhaps one of the maids could pack you some of the leftovers. Or would you prefer a bottle of wine? Oh, a bit of extra heating oil. I wanted to ask about Anders. I need something a bit more substantive? Something a bit more substantive. I suspect it has something to do with your husband, yes? Well then, I suppose there's no avoiding the topic. But if we are to speak frankly and privately, this office is not the place for it. As I'm sure you noticed, the walls are quite thin. I fear we will have to brave the elements and speak on the balcony. But first, a bit of snot to warm the bones. No, thank you. I don't want to be drunk. I'm already at liquid courage. No, thank you. If you're sure. Now then, let's get going. I'm personally not a person that drinks a lot of alcohol myself, so I wouldn't blame her for not wanting to drink any of it. Now, where's the balcony? Oh, there she is. Here we go. Goodness! This wind cuts right to the bone. Greta, I hope it is not too cold for you out here. I rather enjoy the crisp air. As I was saying inside, I'm sure you're aware that your husband's predicament is a sensitive subject. The man who arrested him just joined us for dinner, and let us not forget that it is my factory which he was attacked. What is it you would have me do? Can't you buy your way out of problems? Can't you buy your way out of problems? We wouldn't stay rich if we did that every time something came up. Dealing with the Germans requires a delicate touch. I cannot risk moving a finger unless I am presented with a good reason. They are a suspicious lot. Certainly are, and they're onto you. Are you scared of them? We shall all be suspicious these days. Indeed, we all should. I'm afraid the current anxiety of the occupation makes things difficult. My factory and my workers depend on a stable relationship with the occupation. But at what cost? You're a profiteer. You're a profiteer. I suppose I am, but I am not the only one who profits. There is nothing sordid about a bit of trade. You would say that. And even when you're storing weapons, endangering your workers by housing guns and explosives, I have spare rooms. It would be bad business not to rent them out if there is a willing customer, but I don't concern myself with what my clients keep there. Business requires trust. And what about your company's trust? Dang, I'm missing a lot of information. Trust doesn't come cheap. It certainly does not. Which is why you've been buying land. All those foreclosed farms north of town. The old owners might get upset. What do you have in mind? Perhaps, but they might be more forgiving if I leased the land at a kind price. It was the bank that foreclosed the land. I am just keeping it in Danish hands. If you are looking for intrigue, Greta, I'm afraid you come to the wrong place. This cold is really getting to me. Okay. Not even by building an illegal land? I hear your factory was supposed to be a public park. If that came out, well, it might make things difficult. I'm afraid it's already too late for that. The factory has been built, the jobs are there, the taxes paid. 10 years ago, such aspirations might have been a threat, but not today. But my dear Greta, this conversation has taken on such an adversarial tone. How long have you been friends with my daughter, with my family? What does that have to do with anything? I mean, to say you know me better than most in this town, certainly better than the old families who wanted nothing to do with an upstart businessman. You know I am not a cruel man. Certainly, business requires a bit of iron and a firm stomach, but I have not lost my humanity. Which is why you help the resistance? Even if they attack you? Now, there is a rumor that could cause trouble. When this war is over, I expect much of what I've done will come to light, but a premature reveal would only hinder me, and then I would be of no help to anyone, including Anders. I suspect you came here hoping to get help for your husband, but I'm afraid I must decline? Then you won't help? Then you won't help. I'm not a magician. I can't just make the cell bars disappear. My power does not come from open oppositions, dear child. It is carefully constructed, diligently reinforced by mutual obligations. You must get others to rely on you in order for them to do your bidding. But just the same, you have brought many things to my attention, Greta, and I must say I admired your tenacity. You deserve something for your effort. I'm afraid I don't make a habit of filing my pockets with valuables, but here, these cigars might grease a few palms. I can use these for later. You know, I'm actually glad to be rid of them. I can't stand this stuff, but a businessman without a cigar is like a peacock without feathers. And we all have to make sacrifices to get what we want. Perhaps in time, you will bend the situation to your advantage. I'm sorry, Greta, but this is something you will have to manage on your own. I have my own set of problems to deal with. I even made the mistake of letting my daughter get involved with a German officer. Each of us must put our own house in order first. Goodbye. Bye. No, I understand what he's saying. I didn't have enough evidence, but I understand what he was saying. So that's it. It was foolish to expect anything of him, but I can't just let them take Anders away. I can hear laughter coming from inside. I got no choice. If I want to save him, I'll have to break him out myself. Oh, Gerda, listen to yourself. Break him out? What are you thinking? There's another burst of laughter coming from inside the banquet hall. You're not capable of something like that. But I have to try. I broke into the clinic to get the penicillin. Look how that went. It'll be different this time. It seems there are munitions at Vestergaard's factory. I know the resistance is interested in getting their hands on them. They might even use some to break out Anders if I help with their mission. And if they won't help, Reinhardt has similar plans. Oh, Greta, they're made from different stuff than you. Sterner, harder. Why don't you just give up? You've done more than enough. Isn't that what Anders would have said? I can still do more. for him, for this town. Oh, my hands are going numb. I should go home. There's nothing for me here now. Oh, I didn't do enough snooping. Oh, man.
How strange it was to see such opulence after so many years of scarcity. Vestergaard had gone to great lengths to display his power and furnish the banquet with as much food and drink as the black market would allow. But his wealth fueled his power. He wasn't willing to do anything which would put that wealth at risk. I would have to save Anders on my own.
In my attempts to pressure the older profiteer with gossip, I had stooped to his level. Was this the price of a fulfilled ambition? Yeah. I had hoped guilt would drive him to... No, Vestergaard was hoping to launder his reputation with little flecks of generosity. And if I took his help, I was as guilty of profiteering as him.
Vestergaard was hoping to launder his reputation with little flecks of generosity. And if I took his help, I was as guilty of profiteering as him.
Alrighty then, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a hard stop here. When we come back, we'll definitely continue on the story. I don't think I did a really good job with the dinner. I feel like I could have done much better, but it's already been passed. When we come back, we'll continue on the story. I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, night, or whenever you see this video. Comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. All right, bye.